Hi my pretties, welcome back. Today we're doing a sultry fall makeup look. I'm using Milani eyeshadow primer as a base for my eyelids because they do get oily. And then I'm going with the color Chickadee from Makeup Geek, and this is going to help blend all of my eyeshadows out to create a gradient effect. Then I'm going in with my Flawless Finish Powder by City Color Cosmetics as a brow bone highlight, and using Sonia Kashuk's Brown Gel Liner as a base for the lid. I'm also going to dip into Mocha by Makeup Geek and apply that right on top of that gel liner, and this is going to help blend out any harsh lines, and I'm going to sweep it underneath the lower lash line. Then I'm taking Cocoabear by Makeup Geek and I'm just going to warm up the look a little bit. So I'm applying that above that brown color but not above the orange chickadee color. I'm applying mascara to the upper and lower lashes. This is a waterproof formula, which is probably my all-time favorite. And taking that orange shadow, I'm going to bring it down to the lower lash line, and I'm going to fuse the color Mocha and Chickadee together. I forgot to apply concealer before I started to smoke out the lower lash line, so I'm going to do that here, and then I'm just going to use whatever is left on my brush to kind of buff the color out and just make sure that I blend out any harsh lines underneath the lower lash line. And then I'm going to apply some falsies to the upper and lower lashes. And for the inner tear duct, I'm using a white gold mousse by City Color Cosmetics. And I would love to know what look you guys would like to see next. So leave me a comment down below in the comment box. And here I'm just applying a black liner to the lower lash line. And we're done with the eyes. Let's start with the face. Now I'm going to apply a primer to my face because I do get oily, so I'm just using this Monistat primer, and then I'm using one of my favorite foundations. I've grown to really like it, with a dampened blender sponge, whatever you want to call it. That's what I'm using here. And then I'm going to apply a concealer to highlight my under eye area. This is my favorite drugstore concealer at the moment. Then I'm using that same powder that I used for the brow bone to set that concealer. I am in love with these powders. I highly recommend that you guys check them out. They have a lot of good colors, and the color I'm using here is called Natural. And then the other color to set the rest of my face is called Tan, I believe. Now I'm going to take that bronzing shade to just bronze my face up a little bit. I'm not really going to contour today. And I'm going to take that highlight color from my Sunlight Trio. This is collection 1, and I'm applying that to the high points of my cheeks. For my blush, I'm using the color Papaya from City Color Cosmetics, one of my favorite blushes ever. And then to start on with the lips, I'm going to use a lip scrub from Forever 21, which I'm really loving. And the color that I'm using for my lips today is called Stolkholm. It's one of the soft matte lip creams from NYX Cosmetics. I've been obsessed with this color lately, and that's all I have on my lips. Thank you to all my beauties for watching my makeup tutorial. I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure that you guys subscribe to my channel for new videos weekly, and please give this video a like if you enjoyed it. I'll see you in my next one. Love yous. Bye.